So this is what I see. I see the food trucks coming in here, which is on the back side of the lot. I'm going to show you the lot. I'll look over there and I'll show you all that in a minute. But what I'm recommending is the food trucks come in here, and there's a series of trees here with really nice divides. So actually in between each two trees, we can put a food truck. That would make a lot of sense. Okay. So over there is the kids area. We have the park and the kids cottage area. What I'm recommending is the space in which I'm standing now with where the food trucks will be is going to be for the food. It's a big square space between goals. It's a small pitch soccer field, so it should be able to fit quite a few people. There's benches behind us, and we can have seating set up on the other side. In the large area, I think it will meet the requirements that we need for the staging and stuff. What I'm recommending is the hill actually is the elders area. So it's elevated. We'll have a tent on top of it so that they can view. The stage would be closest to 95th Street. We can get the teepees in, and we'll do a center tent as well. I believe the space can work. The center tent will go, the stage will be right at the goalposts on the other side, which I'll walk towards. So yes, that would be the Elders Hill right there. So here is where the Elders Hill will be. I think the rocks and the trees are very symbolic. I think it's very appropriate. I like how it's a lifted area. It's a rolling hill, so we can do something really neat around it. Plus the trees will be able to offer some shade. So there is where I see the stage. Okay, you're going to have two focus access points. One right there, which is the longer area right by the Giovanni Caboto statue. And on the other side, so we'll have to do some orange fencing to make sure that we secure the area so that we can have some greater control accesses. The other, where those goalposts right there would be the stage. The center tent would be right about where the last window ends on the house for dimension, or sorry, on the building for dimension. And then the other side over there, it offers us a lot of space. It's a really nice big area. So we should be able to get most of the teepees in without it being forced. And the back side, it really lends itself to being a vendor's area with the trees in the back. We can do some really neat things there. Okay, this is the Boys and Girls Club clubhouse. So that is one of the ways that one of the spaces that we'll be able to access for food. This is the kids park that is already here. So we will want to accentuate it and utilize it to make sure that we have the kids stuff planned around here. We have another area over here of space that we can use. It's got some really nice tabling. It's right on the road though, so I want to be a little bit careful with food, but I think we can program it quite well. The poetry reading and such, I'd like to put around the fountain. I think it would really lend well. This center space right here, we can get a round, where this water is, we can get a round table. I believe it's a splash park, but we can probably make sure that it's off for the day. Although it depends how hot it is. If it is hot, we want to make sure that we leave it available. And again, there's another grassy knoll right there that we can utilize. And then the park opens up over towards the back again, where I think we can set up the soccer pitch that I showed you, the small soccer pitch at the front. We can make sure that we do again some of the food preparation there, and the back part of the lot allows us to do something really unique. This giant tree right here, I think it's really cool. I'd like to plan something around it. Something pretty neat and cool. One of the ideas that I have come to the top of my head right now is you could actually umbrella it and have a rounded umbrella wrapped around it. It would take us some due diligence to build. Sorry for the finger. But I think you could do something really great. Maybe it's an elder speak or story time. So here again is the food area in which I see between post to post. And then this is the park that's behind it, which would allow us quite a significant area for food. Because if we get 1,000 people, we're going to need a lot of space. So I think there's enough space here with this wraparound area, which again ties all the way back to the Boys and Girls Club. We will have the space required to feed all that people, have it not jammed, and have it accessible so that it doesn't look cluttered. There is quite a few garbage cans. We would need to supplement those, but I think that wouldn't be that hard. And the park is really good. I think there's lots of opportunities. I don't know about putting all the teepees everywhere. I think there's an opportunity to spread the teepees out a little bit so that, especially the 4 points, I'd like to do the 4 points of the park. I think that would be really nice. If Karen's going to order 10, that would leave us 6, and we can design from there. So this is the review of the park, and we will build a plan from there. Talk to you soon.